to you from our kitchen. We had a bake sale a couple weeks ago and we sold a lot of pies. One of the pies that we sold a lot of was actually the Cheerio cream pie. There is a backstory with this. I grew up making this pie for every Christmas, every Thanksgiving, and the tradition has continued on. So I wanted to share with y'all real quick on how I make these pies, but you have to keep it a secret. You can't tell anybody. I will say that I still make the best ones, no matter who else I get this recipe to. But anywho, Kinsley's gonna help me. My husband's going through the refrigerator making room for the pies because, like I said, I have a sweet tooth, so I think I'm gonna make two. I've already made one. Now let's move on to the second one. Let me show you what all you need for the pie. Okay, so let's go over the ingredients that you need to make your Cheerio cream pie. And that is an O''cream pie. So, first things first, you're going to need 1 block of cream cheese. You can use the store brand, it doesn't matter, but I like the H-E-B brand. It seems to be really smooth and doesn't clump up a lot. So, cream cheese, 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, vanilla for flavoring, lemon juice that gives it that nice little twang, a pie crust, graham cracker, typically, and last but not least, but you need your topping, which is lovely, wonderful cherries. I use the pie filling cherries. You can use any cherry. I've done all kinds of different toppings. I remember one year I did one for Thanksgiving. My brother can vouch for this, and he thinks it's still hilarious to this day, and we'll tell it at Thanksgiving. But I decided to make a Cheerio cream pie, not so cherry, and I used chocolate and melted Hershey chocolate bars and put it on top because I thought, well, maybe it would make like a creamy, like chocolatey pie. Well, I wasn't very old. I want to say like 17 maybe or something, and I wasn't thinking I would have a blonde one like that. You know what? Chocolate like that gets hard again. And so when we put it on there and we cut the pie, all the pie just kind of like went, and the chocolate went, like broke. But I've done everything from cherries to strawberries to blueberries. I still don't think any of those compare to how delicious the cherries go with this cream. It is, they pair very, very, very well together. So what you want to do first is get your cream cheese, good size mixing bowl here, and plop it in there. Plop it in there. I am one that doesn't like to. Cream cheese is like heaven to me. I can eat this stuff like from a block. So I always just scrape what's left on there. And so now you can see what's in the bowl there. And what I'm going to do is I'm using my hand mixer, and we are going to blend up the cream cheese first. This prevents it from getting any hard balls in it, because sometimes if you mix everything together at once, there's a reaction between the lemon juice and the cream cheese, and it doesn't mix well. Mommy. It like almost curdles. Mommy. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I'm gonna get this mixed up here real quick. What? You want cheese? Hold on, baby. Okay. Once you get your cream cheese all nice and creamy, it's so delicious. Get your can of sweetened condensed milk. And you're just going to dump that bad boy in there. You're going to mix it up in there, and it is going to create like a heavenly lava. Seriously. It's so good. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. All right, so, oh my goodness. This is another one of those things that I could just lick out a can. And this is probably why I'm not very like tiny anymore. I found happiness and marriage tends to, and pregnancy for that matter, tend to help me put on the pounds. So, all right, now, yeah, if you're watching your weight, this pie is not for you because you're gonna want to eat the whole thing in one sitting. Get your mixer again. Mix. And you're gonna gently mix in your sweetened condensed milk. You want juice? Okay. Your sweetened condensed milk with. Okay. This is life with a toddler. I love these Honest Kid drinks, but to be completely honest with you, get the pun. They're not the easiest to puncture when your kid is breathing down your neck. Yes. So, hold on a second. Okay, baby girl, we gotta puncture a hole in it. Woo! And it went everywhere. All right. Uh-oh. There you go. There you go, baby. All right. Disaster diverted. On to back to mixing our lovely green mixture here. I had one of those tubing mixers for a long time that was really loud, and the little blender thingies, what do you call those? The mixers actually on there. They would clank together and clank, 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 and you would think like the whole thing was just gonna explode in your hand. Well, having finally upgraded me to this beautiful KitchenAid mixer that is incredible. I would love to have one of those mixers that sits on the table, the countertop ones, tabletop mixers, but truth be told, I don't cook enough to even utilize something like that. That's a big expenditure. All right, so as you can see, we have a nice, lovely, creamy base here. And next we are going to mix in our, get this out, so some vanilla. You're going to use 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Sometimes I drip a little bit more, in there than what is required. Like that, it's all coming out all over the place because the lid wasn't, woo! Well, we're going to say that's 1 teaspoon. Because that kind of went everywhere. I don't know what happened there. My kitchen smells so good now. I love the smell of vanilla. I say you put vanilla in everything. You can put it in spicy dishes even, and it's still just so good. All right, so you got the vanilla in there. Now, when you put in the lemon juice, you do have to mix it fairly quickly before it tries to I don't know. We're getting nursing so long, I say cauterize, but it's not cauterize. It is like, before it curdles. That word that I'm looking for. So with the lemon juice, it is 1/4 cup of lemon juice. Now this stuff I don't have to worry about leaking or anything. This one is very important to follow. You don't want to use too much because not only will you have a runny pie, but you'll have an extremely tangy pie. And you don't want to use too little because the consistency just isn't going to be right in the pie. With this consistency, it stays put together pretty well. It sets pretty well. So All right, those are our 4 ingredients. Now, once we get those in, like I said, you want to get those mixed started off on low because you have a nice soupy mess on top. And just gently mix that lemon juice in there, and you'll start to see it blend in there pretty well. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, let's see. I know you're, it's all right. I keep it interesting in our family. Then you can turn it up a notch. Oh my gosh, that is so good. All right. And there you have it, folks. I'm going to show you this here, how creamy and smooth it is. It is like, oh, like I said, it is heavenly lava. You know what, I'm going to do a sweep around the bowl real quick because I still see clumps I miss there. All right, guys. I'll give these beater thingies to my daughter. She's going to love them. And I give her the mixing spoon as well. All right, so we want to get our pie crust out and open it up. And this, we're just going to dump the contents of what's in the bowl now into the pie. Okay. Let's go start cooking there. Okay. Now. Oh yeah. All right. So just get your pie contents. As you can see here, it is already starting to thicken up a little bit, but it is so delicious and creamy. And just smooth that bad boy out, like so. Y'all have no idea what this means to me right now. What happened? Wow. Did it get wet? Oh, uh-oh. All right. So you want to put this in the fridge to set for at least 2 hours before you add your cherries on top. Once you put your cherries on top, eat it. But I would keep your cherries refrigerated as well, so that way when you add them on top, they aren't warmer than the actual pie itself.
All right, here we go, guys. Let's put our... All right. Let's put our cherries on top. I got a fix for that. There we go. Yummy, yummy, yummy cherries. And you just take them and just swallow them on. I always start out with making a ring around it first, filling in all the gaps. All right, folks, and there you have it. Beautiful cherry oat cream pie. And, of course, Kinsley trying to get into it.
I know. So, if you like this video, do us a favor, like, share, and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. And maybe we'll do some more cooking videos for y'all guys. So, adios, amigos. Happy Friday. Y'all have a fabulous weekend. If you have questions, drop them in the comment section. I'll be glad to get back to you. Bye. Love and kisses. Mwah. Mwah. All right. Say like, share, subscribe.
Let's go, guys.